Ladies and gentlemen, they were worried you wouldn't hear me. If you can't hear me at the back, can you put your hand up, please? Everyone? Yes, everyone can hear me. Well, first of all, I am John Mann, your Member of Parliament, and I wanted to thank you all for coming today. It's much appreciated. It's great to see you. I know many of you, most of you, have been several times, many times before. This is now the only such constituency event in the country, and I think that others across the country ought to be doing the same thing. We do it because what you have done is so important for our country. And we do so in order to celebrate what you've done and what you continue to do. And I thank you for the things that you continue to do for our community, because, of course, looking around, we have here the core of our community, the people who really make it tick. And so thank you for what you continue to do for our community. I'd also like to thank our councillors who've assist tremendously in funding the event, in organising it. They are the washers up today, and some of them you see with our Mayor of Retford and Chairman of the Council who've just spoken. Thank you for coming. But Councillor Sybil Fielding, Glyn Guilfoyle, Kevin Greaves, Sheila Place, Alan Rhodes, Ian Campbell, Pam Skelding, Bill Barker, Robin Wilde, Alan Chambers, Cliff Entwistle, Michelle Gregory, Brian Hopkinson, Gwyneth Jones, Sylvia May, Graham Oxby, Carol Palmer, Josie Potts, David Potts, John Shepherd, Carolyn Troop, Joe White, Jill Freeman and Dave Challoner. A lot of them have supported it. And the washing up team, a particular thanks for what you've done. I'd also like to thank the Bassetlaw Museum and their staff. As you know, I've attempted to get a different venue each year to see the best bits of Bassetlaw. And this is one of the hidden secrets, this garden at the back of the museum. Some of you know it well, some of you have never been here before. So I hope you think this is an interesting choice of venue. And I'd like to thank the staff of the museum who've been incredibly hardworking and helpful in allowing us to put on the event. Unlike last year, it is drier. I did see the sun momentarily. We are planning already next year. And I can say that next year, I can give you the maximum advance notice. It will be approximately the same date. And it will be a particular celebration, not just of you, but of the First World War centenary, and we've some additional already planned in entertainments and more. So it'll be a particularly good event next year, and you'll get a lot of advance notice of it, because we want to tie the two things together. I know there's many First World War events will be taking place, but we will build that in as well next year. I hope to be with you next year. I say hope because I can also announce that rather foolhardily, I've agreed to join a whole group of recovering servicemen with the Battleback charity, who are going to be climbing Europe's highest mountain. And I personally will be going to the top with Britain's top mountaineer, Alan Hinks from Yorkshire, who's climbed everything that you've ever heard of and many that you haven't. But we're going to be going as part of the rehabilitation, and also there'll be fundraising for the project of getting injured servicemen and women into sports and sport activity. And so we'll be taking a whole group and literally assisting them. Some will be assisting me, probably, is the reality, but up the highest mountain in Europe, and that will be in June next year. So as long as I manage to get back in time, I'll be here as well next year. Now, we have as well a little bit of fundraising for an important charity today, the Royal Air Force Association Wings Appeal. And if you want to assist, there are two ways you can. One is Heather Marie, our wonderful entertainer, who will be on in a minute again, is selling and contributing from the sale of her CDs money to that charity. And so her CDs are available here for £5. And in addition, Councillor Ian Campbell will be organising a group of people going round with raffle tickets, because the raffle we have is for the Royal Air Force Association Wings Appeal. So I hope you'll buy a raffle ticket so we can give a boost to that charity as well. Thank you again for coming. Thank you, Heather Marie, for providing the entertainment. Thank you, Deli and Dine, for the food, which I think you'll agree is of high quality, a good local company. So thank you to them. And especially thank you to all the people who've put time in doing the hard work to make this happen. And look forward to talking to you all during the rest of the afternoon. Do enjoy yourselves. Thank you for coming. May I hand over to Heather Marie. Thank you.